had one shot, or one opportunity to seize everything you ever wanted in one moment. Did you capture it? Just let it slip. Yo. His palms are sweaty, knees weak, arms are heavy. There's vomit on his sweater already.
And the next contestant on the trigonometry is right. Please welcome Abel Lang. Okay, you know the rules. Go too high, you don't get the answer right. You have to get it perfect. Or the closest, it doesn't matter. Okay, sine of pi. Amanda, you're up first.
1.
Hunter.
1.01.
Are you sure?
Yes, sir.
Abel.
I'll say 0.
0. Is that your final answer?
Yes.
The answer is 0. Abel Lang, you're advancing. We interrupt this program to bring you some breaking news. It has come to our attention that Mr. Leonard Euler, from a very long time ago, who we assumed was dead, has come back from the dead. And he's alive with us today after making very significant mathematical discoveries. Christians support Euler. Well, that's some more news. I guess that Christians support Mr. Euler. Mr. Euler, I guess they support him because they believe that his mathematical discoveries relate to the Earth and how it was created. So, let's see. What is happening with this Mr. Euler? So, Mr. Euler, you've lived a pretty long life we learned today. How's it been treating you?
It's pretty good.
That's good, that's good. That's great to hear. So, can you tell us about your mathematical discoveries that we don't really know
Yeah, I discovered many theories like number theories, trigonometry, pre-calculus, calculus also, and like many kind of math theory that even cannot remember.
Wow, that's pretty great. And how would you say that, why do Christians support you?
Because everything, the math is influenced the earth we live right now.
So like the creation.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's very good to hear, and I'm glad you're still alive. You're very famous in this earth. Thank you. Pleasure. Great pleasure to meet you. We're back on this Math Jeopardy game, and the score is 3-1. Next question. How many numbers did Mr. Euler have named after him? I did not finish the question. You guys both tapped. You guys both lose a point. 0 to 2. Let me repeat this. How many numbers did Mr. Euler have named after him?
What is 2?
That is correct. That is 3 to 0. Who said the quote, read Euler, he is the master of us all. And this quote and this question is worth 2 points, so there's 2 parts. And what does this quote mean? Read Euler, he's the master of us all. You can get 1 point from Mr. Bull.
I would like to answer the second part of this question.
Okay.
The second part is, what does this quote mean? This quote means that Euler is the man who kind of was the first to be able to explain how the world works and how the human body works and stuff like that.
So like how like the world works, so that means that like we all live on the earth, so that's why he's the master of us. Okay. He's just super smart. Would you like to answer the first part of the question? It's 4 to 0 right now.
No.
Well, the answer is Pierre Simon Laplace said this quote. Okay. Who identities did Mr. Euler prove? Mrs. Skolin.
What is the graph and number theory?
That's the theories, but what are the identities?
What is Isaac Newton's identity?
That is correct. 5 to -1. Name 2 things about Mr. Euler's family life. Mrs. Skolin.
What is his dad was a preacher,
Yeah.
and he has 2 siblings.
That is correct. And if you can name what type of siblings they are, or gender, you get another point.
Sisters.
That's correct, so that's 2
She
points
didn't
for
have
her.
it first.
I was asking her.
You can't just do that.
I was. What game, this is just a random fact about Mr. Euler, what game did he invent? Mr. Bull.
What is Sudoku?
That is correct. So the score is 6-1, I believe. And we have one more question. So this one, or no, we have two more questions. Okay. What kind of math did Mr. Euler contribute to? Mr. Bull.
All types of math, both simple and more difficult.
Can you give me a couple examples?
Non-Euclidean geometry. And then he did some basic math stuff too.
That is correct. He worked mostly with advanced math, but did a lot of the little things that can be easily overlooked. 7-20. This is the last question, so it's worth 2 points until we come back. What were two of the theories Mr. Euler came up with? This is Amanda's score.
What is numbering graph theory?
That is correct. 7-2, and we'll be back after this. We're back. And for these last two questions, they are each worth 5 points. Since they're just random facts about Mr. Euler. Well, not necessarily random, but they're interesting facts. So, his dad was a pastor, but what type of church did he preach at? Mr. Bull.
Can you please tell me if I lose points? Do I lose 5 points if I get this wrong?
You lose 2 points.
What is the Presbyterian Church?
That is wrong. You have 5 points to 1.
What is Protestant?
That is wrong. You guys can keep on going though if you want. -1 to 5. Would you like to guess again?
No, thank you.
No? The correct answer is Reformed, Christian Reformed Church. Final question. The score is 5 to -1, but to make it interesting, we'll make it 0 to 5. What kind of science did Mr. Euler help with? Mrs. Golan, this is to tie it.
What is physics?
That is correct, and we are tied. So,
You
to find out who
can't
wins,
do that.
rock, paper, scissors. Mrs. Skolin wins. I'm sorry, Red Bull. So, how does it feel after getting that amazing victory?
Feels pretty great.
I mean, you win that $1 million is, what are you gonna do with that?
I think I'm gonna go on a shopping spree and take some cool vacations.
Mr. Bull, I'm sorry.
Don't touch.
Mr. Bull, it's been a pleasure meeting you. I hope that you have a great life. Feel to lose that.
Well,
you were so far ahead.
here's the thing, Mr. Me. Your game show host skills are absolutely pathetic.